It's time for another episode of Danganronpa. The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it to the entire world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. So much garbage here, I can't believe this place is still inhabitable. Kyoko, just you have that one thing. Monica, a secret tool that you got from this headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I wouldn't part with it. It can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
Then we should be able to use it on that door. Hey Kyoko, we can use that heat of yours to open this door.
It's true.
Let's find out.
Indeed.
Now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. Made our escape. Can you stop trying to eat that? Oh, my cat keeps trying to eat the hot chocolate cup. Like, man, are you trying to get poisoned? There wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Danganronpa. Oh, it's already deadly life. So I guess we're done with daily life. No more of that, I guess. Nope. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up, like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Oh, Gunnar game. I know why they did this. I know why they picked this angle. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. I mean, Kyoko's lucky, though. Sorry. Couldn't even see my own feet. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm kind of getting nervous. Maybe talking about help keep my mind off it. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So, how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people hadn't heard of us. But how come? It's like your family tradition.
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. What is my cat doing? No. Okay, never mind. He's just playing in my wardrobe. Because like I said, it's our source of pride. So that explains... Looking up info about the school, never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to this school. I did it, knowing it's something that a true Kirigiri detective would never do. It's because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You'd have so much to talk about. I'm giving my cat the option to leave because he keeps going in front of the TV. I think he just wants to go get food. But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However...
There is something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather and they had a huge argument, and as young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I had gone with him, I never would have gotten the chance to become a detective. I was above Hiyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she might have looked when she said that, what she might be feeling. All I could tell was that, compared to her usual self, she was more talkative, more emotional. What the fuck are you doing? I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
There's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl who was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me, even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood. Nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not heart and not by heart and soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. Didn't know how to respond. Dude, you have seen like 4 people die. No, more than... You've seen countless dead bodies, and you've seen, I'd say, 3 people die. Yeah. I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. We at the top. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hopespeak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Oh, here goes nothing. Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. So what do we do now? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried?
So then...
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. It's not like we can run away. Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't.
Because
the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Makuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly. Usually I'm not supposed to have any truth bullets at the start of this, but if we go to him directly before he tracks us down, that should help with our negotiations. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. I want to see the second floor of the dorms. Can you just give me the key, Kyoko? I thought we, like, were best friends or whatever.
Well now.
Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
I don't believe it!
But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here?
Pung pung!
You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
Shing!
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again. And this time, I won't leave anything to chance.
Right.
Do whatever you feel like you have to.
However...
But before you do, let me just say one
Now,
thing. If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh?
I lose.
Hey!
You explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words...
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened, and then executed, right?
What are you talking about?
However...
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting, because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by claiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However,
Then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come in to our aid even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Makuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me, and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
What's this? A comedy routine to make such a bold claim without shred of evidence.
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I'll guarantee I find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth.
And now you're trying to talk like you're some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he would never have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution, would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you that I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and
that's
square,
what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice.
So what's this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Makuro's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown.
One
One
final
final battle
Oh,
between
okay.
hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? This would be a chance to expose the true identity of Makuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word.
Interesting.
Barrett!
I'm not saying that.
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up. Time for bear jokes. Now, what you've suggested might be possible, but it would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or my despair claim your victory?
I can barely contain myself!
This is so cringe.
Barrett!
Oh my god, shut up. That's right.
Every last mystery that's pawing around at the school, if you can do that,
I can barely contain myself.
then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
It's true.
That's what we've been trying to do.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you claw your way to the truth of Makuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that,
We'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement. Will you learn the whole truth? What kind of despair will you show me?
We're excited as you are, as I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that. For sure. So, what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement?
You don't have to be so suspicious. I said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Makuro is no exception for that. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. Okay, enough pins, but here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why'd you go so quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really angry.
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to ya. So get lost, would ya?
Whew.
He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here. I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready with a super duper extra special punishment. Overflowing with despair.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay, bro. And we're out of the gym. Somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than I expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
however,
Don't thank me just yet. Just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they? Sorry.
so,
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
because,
It's all because of that one moment the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought there might have been more ahead, but... So, when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
so,
I wasn't there to hear it for myself, but... Do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they'd hijack the airwaves to the broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
listen.
And what do you think? And what do you did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that very often. so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off,
However,
and yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of another way. There must have been some kind of reason they had to do something that difficult.
so...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other. They wanted to show the world.
It would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
In other words,
So the mastermind's goal was to make us kill each other, to show that off to the world.
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hopespeak, right? Hopespeak, right? A certain concept? You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair.
It's
It's
true.
ridiculous. You're right. It is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
Makoto,
I know how angry it must make you, and yet that same motivation is what led the mastermind to revealing their weakness.
in other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world, the mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules... Oh my god, fuck. This wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is exactly the reason. No matter how much they hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of the regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. Oh my god, don't remind me, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Junko. Why? Why? Don't remind me what they did to her. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all the proper rules, to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, and made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who is also not the killer. And when that fact was exposed to live TV to the outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the whole world that despair is better than hope, they had to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations. But all of that is a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I showed my uneasiness, that would have made you more uneasy.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn ourselves another chance to fight. We have to win this time,
correct.
or everything we've gone through will be for nothing.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. Work together with everyone.
However,
Is that really possible?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to go find
Shall
the
we
others.
go?
They're probably in their dorms somewhere. Shall we go?
hey,
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking.
hey,
Don't think she's here.
hey,
Don't think she's here.
hey,
That's literally all of them. I don't think they're here. Are they in the cafeteria? Oh, okay. You again. Is he broken?
whew,
I suppose his emotional instability has reached its limit. That's nice.
however,
I wonder what that was all about. Ah,
Is
Hey.
that Makoto?
hey bitch. Miss y'all.
Guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Hey guys.
you survived?
I didn't miss you.
Jeez. You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Character AI, like ew.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to cheer up. Me. What's that smell? Ooh, somebody did poopy.
What the heck?
It's Mikado, he smells like a wet dog. Alright, so hey guys, what's up?
Makoto,
There's no time to indulge in a happy reunion. We need to explain everything what happened.
Yes.
Explain what? But it is okay. Is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
it's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all.
Huh?
Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Makuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer. And it's not me. Or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
It was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
You're saying the mastermind killed Makuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and he did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one that died.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of last trial. When you said now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Yeah, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it later. So, knowing all this, What do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Makuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding this school.
Huh?
Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything.
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
I hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with the things that were there. No. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Makuro, and all the school's mysteries. It's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe. But this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all the mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his.
It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step into Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh?
But why?
So, in other words,
As Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to step foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Makuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot into Hope's Peak are those 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Makuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have had to have been one of them.
that's right.
And those 16 people we started with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now?
What?
You're saying the mastermind is one of us.
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us is the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious any time Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Then maybe Monokuma was an autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely possible. If they could have directed the flow of conversation, well, maybe, but still.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Such a G, thanks bro.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Hmm?
I have no idea how to say that word.
That's fine.
Time is for talk is done. We need to begin our investigation. I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
Okay, shut up.
Goodbye.
Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Nope.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. What the hell, man? Can you just, like... Guys... This is unfair, not appropriate, this is disgusting.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just to wait and see. Okay, shut up. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. But I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up until now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. Shut up. Can everyone just shut up? That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've been mostly totally useless.
Okay.
So I figured, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. It's just us two. God, I thought you were working alone. So you're gonna go off on your own, too. Right, Kyoko?
However...
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean that we can't still work together.
So...
That goes for all of us.
So then...
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
Correct.
Monokuma said that all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. Okay. Bye. 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 Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, done before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body had also been covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Then we'll know who the mastermind is. A second floor of the dorms. Okay, where do I want to go first? I will go into Monokuma door in the data center. I was really curious about that. Oh, I don't know, maybe I want to go in the... No. I'm gonna go where I want to go.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah. I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door. So I figured if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it. Okay, so I guess I open it. Shut up. Okay, go ahead. Oh, this place is totally sci-fi. There's some kind of hatch on the floor. What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. Yeah, it looks like kind of mech cockpit, right? Mifune would probably freak out if he saw it. So, Monokuma room has a control panel that kind of looks like a cockpit. Could that mean...
Okay.
Right, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Oh, wait, you can't just do... You can't just what or whatever, something like this.
Huh?
Did you hear that?
Yeah!
Nope. Hey.
What?
What? Oh man, Busted, how do you know?
Say what?
Please, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Self-destruct button. Whatever you do, do not push that. Are you seriously gonna push it? Okay, so that's the room where they control Monokuma.
Ah!
What the hell was that just now?
Huh?
Monokuma. What you were controlling just now was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? For real? Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside this school the whole time, right?
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step into Hope's Peak since the killing game are those 16 students.
Really is the 16th student. It can't be. There's no way. What's wrong, Mikado? I don't like that face you're making. It's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay?
I mean...
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or whatever. Who knows if they set up traps or something. So like, you wanna leave soon? There's still a lot of other places to check out. Right, bye. It just locked on its own. You're right. It's locked. But why?
Of course it's locked! Because the data center is now restricted.
Just a second!
Hey, no fair! You can't just go restricting whatever you like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that roof stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would be if the school mascot just up and stopped moving.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
Yes, indeed. me!
Correctamundo!
You're a liar!
That doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been?
That hatch on the floor, I checked there first. Why didn't we just open it, bro?
Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch?
No. The hatch on the floor?
Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad!
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigation. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace.
He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
And when I said we should leave, well, the hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway. So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna run around and tell everyone what we found here.
You got it!
Alright, see you later. No, already gone in here. This is the headmaster's room. I heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto. You. There are trophies and even a shield in this display case. There are documents scattered all over the floor, somehow it makes me feel anxious. Even in the headmaster's room there's a monitor. Even in the headmaster's room there's a surveillance camera.
Come on.
Hey Makoto,
Not possible.
are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive you? I'll forgive that you... You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. Fine, I'll talk to you. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. Yeah, I was already looking at it. It was on the top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 Student Registry. It contains profiles for all of us. And Makuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, so... When we found Makuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned Class 78. Must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers...
In other words...
There can be no doubt. Makuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. But it seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. Correct. Makuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
So, in other words...
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Makuro that we still didn't have. Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Seems to be some kind of
Interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. Makuro reappeared suddenly, and the background entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Makuro definitely has some kind of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Makuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. The fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decided she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. But wouldn't that mean Makuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Makuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Makuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means that the Mastermind is even stronger than Makuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another bit of information within the file that you should take note of. Did you notice the picture in there? The picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl that seems to be included as a part of a class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5'7", 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32, 22, 30. What? They did that before. Can we maybe figure out 5'7" inches, 97 pounds? Six foot, 175, or sorry, 157. Oh, no. Nope. No. 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 Okay, so they're all different. So, she must be her own thing. What the hell, Makoto?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is that maybe you'll want to you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, that could mean there's a chance that the body isn't actually Makuro. Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but possible. Wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's what I was trying to say, Makoto. What you do with that information is your business. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. Well, now we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. faith in her.
In other words...
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. Just what I think. Call it a hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. Okay, there's nothing really else here. No, there was the room in the back of the boys' bathroom. I was sure about that. I don't know. Gates open, we can finally check this. Second floor of the dorms. What the fuck? Some sort of bomb blew up in here. The bed's completely torn apart. So the bedrooms are the same. Dude. Seriously? Seriously? Room is filled with blockers. Must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. No, I'll keep checking. Looks like this locker's already broken. What if we can open this locker? Locked. Card reader. Did I try this one already? Yeah, none of those work. Anyways.
Correct.
Jesus Christ.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Strange gap in the wall.
So... Indeed.
Secret room! Might know how to open it.
Indeed.
Very easy trick. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is that it's probably made up of letters or numbers. Can't really go from there.
It's true.
I looked through all this paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think about how much time I wasted on this.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looked like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? I guess that's the best you could do. It was a complete Kirigiri failure.
Correct.
Okay, ultimate despair.
What?
I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about it, I had the idea that he would use her name as a password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just to be sure.
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, do whatever you want.
Hey.
If you're worried about Mikado, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked.
Why?
Kyoko? I may as well have not even been in the room. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There's a brightly colored box here. Seems totally out of place. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get.
Makoto.
No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably.
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Bro. Oh! Oh! Bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human
Wrong.
bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. My father...
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. At least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad. Imagine. Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to the files, the mastermind is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible even likely that he's somewhere in the school right now. The killing game began with 16 participants. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
Most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. But what was all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something that a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she give her pride? Would she give up her pride just for that? Couldn't help but wonder. Filing cabinets.
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top.
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now, if
he couldn't handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Picture. It's all faded. Must be pretty old. Yeah, obviously she's got purple hair since birth.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free from the past, and yet... now find something like this. What do you expect me to do now? It's a picture of Kyoko when she... Yeah, who else has purple hair? Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? No, I think you're missing the point. Headmaster's desk.
Hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you'd like.
because...
Yada yada yada. Is this in case of emergency?
In other words,
I can open
it would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it?
I
don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Is it really okay?
Hey,
Listen, Makoto, can I ask you a favor? What is it?
so...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
Hey,
could you leave?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but... maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again one day. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. A game theory. Sorry. I'm sorry. Her dad's dead. Her dad's dead. Her dad's dead. Her dad's bones are in the present right next to her. Whew. And this isn't an issue that can be set up with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please just give me some time to myself. See ya. I know what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed him, the headmaster was dead. But we're wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... are those 16 students. 15 of us met in the dining hall, or met in the main hall. Add Makuro to the mix, and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us were alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Makuro. And she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. And there's no question. That can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. It has to be. Leather chair, can imagine. Okay, bye. Okay, now we can use the one in that. Card reader. Pretty similar. What about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's room? Give it one more try. practically empty. Some kind of pocket notebook. There's a plan to turn Host Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some of the details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, and to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an over-exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for the new era. This is the only hope that we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. Kyoko. When I looked at it, like the rest. What does this mean? Second despair. Yasuhiro. No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker, it's just not possible. All kinds of test books and notebooks stacked in no particular order. Picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook. Yasuhiro Hagakure. This is our Yasuhiro. He attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? No, the tarot cards, but aren't those used for telling fortunes? Just a coincidence. Anything else in here? Second despair. Oh, I think that's everything in here. Okay, some new places we need to go to. We've gone to there. We haven't gone to the biolab. So we have biolab and biolab, nothing else. Except for like the garden and the dojo. Okay. It's time for the biolab. Abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many people are dead though? There's 6 of us left. 10 people are dead. And there's 10 lights. That's the 10 bodies. Wait, yeah. Wait, 1, 2, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, only 9? There should be 10 bed. There's only 9. But there's 16 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Wait. Bro, what? And then Mukuro's dead, so that's 10. Why is there only 9? I mean, they must have put the body away, right? Some kind of booklet. So there's 9. But there should be 10. Unless Makuro's body is still in the garden. Nope. It's gone. Makuro's body. It's not here. And the dojo's last. Tuko, this is very rare. Am I so disgusting that you want me out of your sight? No, I just thought maybe you found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find any. Not one single clue. Shut up. I'm not in the mood. Citrine. What are they asking me to check here? Oh. Oh, so I just leave? That's it.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
Sure. I don't really understand the mystery of the school,
Well
though.
then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Okay. Hey, Hero. Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement. Are you hear what he has to say? On my way out. Listen, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. Oh, just me. Hey, bro. Hey.
I am Monokuma!
Are you ready for your final hints? Well, it just so happens to be it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. Just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. Don't worry, just get on with it. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Who took the picture of me? Why'd they cover Junko's face like that? That's so not cool, bro. So not cool. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. It's Mukuro. Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like that is weird enough in and of itself. We're all wearing uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. Fiction has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't even remember taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met with everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture. But what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. That everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then that could mean... Could it be everyone and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way standing there, you know. So, get out.
How strange.
I told you I'm not feeling any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Okay. So in the end, all I found in the gym was more confusion, and with that confusion I left the gym dejected.
Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Hero. Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, I'm sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. What the fuck is going on? Why are you in the biolab? Oh my god. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead. Hey, girl.
It's cold. Super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch a cold.
I see.
What? I was asleep. I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited. No. No, I wasn't.
Have you reached that certain age?
Let's not. Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know. The last thing I remember was waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
You SOB!
And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. But all I want to know right now is where my little darling tummy now to slit your throat.
Yes,
By
yes.
himself.
Oh, I'm on
need
fire!
Okay. Okay, you do you, boo. Fridge is open. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
There you go. She faints so easily.
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room.
It would seem...
It's a morgue.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and there you have it. You knew she fainted.
Indeed.
I was on my way here, and Genocide Jack came running past me. So, I assumed she must have sneezed, but when I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks.
Anyway,
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this.
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Because Makuro's body is in here. Makuro's corpse?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up while we were at the class trial.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body.
Makoto.
I need to my examination of the corpse. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail.
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll tell you I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on his offer.
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can only solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer.
it would seem...
It would seem the blue kite comes on when a slot is occupied. The number of lights, including Makuro's, there's 9 in all. 9 lights? Yep, the tarp. I remember that tarp. It had a stamp on it that said Biolab.
Whew.
Okay, my god, I'm done.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. Did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the stomach and wound to the back of the head... The stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time through the body covered with other wounds. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say that they were old?
Because...
All the Monokuma says that they were inflicted at least several days ago.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they've been here forever, like they're not related to the murder. But when we got the Monokuma file right after she... But we got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? There's no way they could have had anything to do it. But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
At the very least.
Certainly, you can allow it as one of the possibilities, can't you?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, and using only their logic and common sense. Then they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. I'm so tired for this. I'm too tired for this, mate. But beyond you, blah, blah, blah.
Hey.
Now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Makuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that alright? They were indeed consistent with the corpse.
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba.
And?
That's all you want to ask?
So then...
Then looks like we have further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. We're not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like
Why?
this? Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? She was part of the ultimate despair.
Hey.
Have you heard of the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Whew.
You really are naive, don't you know? You know that? It's really quite appalling.
So then,
I think we've done all we can to do here. Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't.
what?
Oh my god. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So...
What do you mean? I mean, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
But to get in any of those lockers, you need a handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency
I
handbook.
see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room?
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. If I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
What?
My father.
If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too?
Makoto.
I think everything is starting to fit together into a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. I need to investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with my own two eyes. Let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
So... Anyway...
Okay. Well, let's go to the
Makoto.
room where we watched my parents die.
In other words...
And it turns out the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. Even my own feelings. I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
However...
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
What?
Yada yada. I don't really care. Can we just get to the trial?
Hey.
Keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Yada yada. Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Should be able to play the DVDs just fine. So.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation. So this video is... It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Accept.
Thank you. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Hey, bitch.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should...
Yes.
But the eye in here, and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less of sitting down to talk to him
Now,
like this.
shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Byakuya. Toko. Aoi. Asahina. And Kyoko. Kyoko really thought it was AI.
Say what?
Oopsie, look like it spoke out of service.
Too bad.
Now then, when it doesn't matter. When doesn't matter, failure can strike anytime, anywhere. That's what failure is, right? Failure might... she just cut the power on purpose.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
So we must have gotten rid of our memories. Whoever the mastermind is, because originally it was supposed to be like a nice communal lifestyle, actually like a communal lifestyle. Then it turned into this.
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? Convenient. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Yep. And we used to actually go to the school. We used to actually go to the school.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is a promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, the beginning, everyone gather.
Sasha. Yay. A jelly turtle, a jelly a jelly jumpman, a jelly barber. Guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Byakuya. Byakuya? Hina? Hiro?
You called for me and so I appear.
Hey, bitch.
Oh, I'm on fire!
Okay.
Yes! My beautiful scissors!
God, it's really not the time. It is not the time, I fear. I mean, at least he supports transgender Transgender rights. Oh, back to this transphobic bitch. Sorry. No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy gut faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, let's begin.
Drills!
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
How strange.
This time, stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
Shut up.
Today, I'm...
The despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough with your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys...
So don't try and run away.
Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time.
Hey,
We're cooked. Go, we're cooked. We're cooked.
however,
But you know what that is, don't you?
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial.
so...
Ready to win? I'm glad to hear you say that. Okay, let's go. Standing hags. And we're down. This is the last time we're ever gonna go down to the elevator. Deeper and deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. It's pretty deep. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. One sound too disappeared. Ooh. Is this the final trial site?
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
Yoo-hoo!
It's a long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Drills! Chill!
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink and make sure my voice is good for this. Okay, we are back. And we're ready. We are ready. I don't know why we still have this. I was wondering that while I was getting my drink. So we're ready. We're ready. Class trial. Oh, rise!
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win!
Okay.
And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me!
Mate.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it! You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Right. I don't
You guys have
understand.
all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I
I mean,
too
no,
have
but we
evidence
all
to present.
knew each other before.
Evidence that proves everyone. What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three
Three of us each have that kind of evidence.
No, that's wrong.
Let's go.
It's not just you three. I
I
have,
have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. 'Cause in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
The hell?
Hero,
Okay, but
Yeah, he's the only one not in it.
so the secret in these...
secret or whatever, I don't care.
But you're in my picture. You're the one...
So the whole purpose behind the mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for...
Yeah, I thought this was
In
obvious.
each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Yeah.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
Oh, well, Toko's always been a freak, I guess. Just saw that. So.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
kinda
thought
obvious.
that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Listen, it's not directly connected to what we're...
Sure,
Yeah,
Yaku's picture. Hina's picture. Hero's picture. And mine. Something strange about all of them. Something.
can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with...
and on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were...
So you... No, I assure you,
Yeah.
they're quite real.
They must have erased their memories then.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
No, they did.
Yeah! I don't remember, so it's gotta be a...
But you know,
Huh?
don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you...
Amnesia. Amnesia. Yeah. Yeah. Woohoo.
Now I understand. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost... As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
Can't move forward until I accept it. Oh, I don't want to do a bullet time battle. Oh wait, never mind. Whoa.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi
I think it's the interview
fantasy?
DVD.
I promise you, ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened. So the idea that we...
It's totally stupid. Obviously. You're saying we all... Since when did this turn into...
I promise you, ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No, you don't. That's wrong.
It's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Shut up.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us.
When you say all,
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. The headmaster
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest,
both of you
I
shut
have
up.
something else on my mind right now.
Like, real. Like, can we just move on? It's kind of obvious that you guys lost your
Something
memory.
else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
Like, you accepted.
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Just why, honestly?
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed.
Thank you, can we move on?
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
How did you do that, honestly?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how
Yeah,
could someone
but-
just steal our memories?
How? Come. That hard. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brain? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I feel like they just don't want to explain
I
it.
could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with?
That has something to do with the...
But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly.
You're just making stuff up!
The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away.
Nope.
No, that's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all, so there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
But I don't understand, me.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me!
I blame Makoto!
Oh my god, of course you do.
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
That was alter ego!
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait!
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
Wait, no, it can't be one of them. It can't be one of them because Monokuma is currently being controlled. How is he being controlled if all of us are here?
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right.
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
The other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Body was discovered
It made
several
it
days old.
pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right?
No,
So
because
that
in
means-
her profile.
You're wrong.
I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me!
The profile. It's the profile.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
She must have been so...
When you... Obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me. You...
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Yeah! No, that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's...
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro
Shut up.
suffered all those wounds after coming to this, in which case, they could be the...
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found...
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
You didn't need to add that.
But if that's what, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what... When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
Wait a second. That picture didn't have any fake nails, and Mukuro's body had fake nails on it.
So who was it that attacked you?
Not Mukuro. The
I
mastermind.
got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
So Mukuro's been dead this entire time.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just... Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? an assumption. You can't really know who was under that. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you...
It's fake nails.
You never saw it, so you can't have. I'm telling you now. You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh? Is it
the right hand or the left hand? Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips?
You never
I think our
saw
tattoo
it,
was
so
on
you
our
can't
left.
have
I'm telling you now, it was Muka.
Wait. So if she's staring at me, and she was holding it in her left hand, that means... It's on our left hand, I think.
You're wrong. There's another part of
Should
the.
be a left hand.
Is it the or the left hand?
Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot.
Or could it be the hip? You never saw there, so you can't have any.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh? Is it the or the
left hand? Maybe the right foot.
Or perhaps, or could it be the hip? You never saw it, so you can't have.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Fuck. I'm so bad at this, bro. Okay, it must have been a right hand then. My bad.
You never saw it, so you can't have. I'm telling you now. You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh? Is it the
right or the left hand?
Maybe the or perhaps.
I didn't know if it was the right or left hand.
The hip. You never saw it, so you can't have.
I'm telling you now, it was
Die.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo.
Yep.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the...
Oh, okay, but what about Kyoko? Uh-oh!
If you insist.
Huh?
What do you think? You're awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me. My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
So, then... Can't be any of us,
this much has been made clear.
A different person.
There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Don't judge her.
Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet, because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt.
Then somehow, she was killed in secret.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain!
She must have been in the morgue.
Then, she...
But... to hide a
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof. I got it!
Yay.
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
There's only 10... No, sorry, there was only 9 bodies in there. When it should be 9.
La, la, la. I can't hear you. La 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 la.
No, there should be 10.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Hey, by the way, Makoto...
What?
You're...
Mate, why are we doing this?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Why are TS? Like a...
So what do you... Your mom, your are they really ST?
Stop! Calm down, Makoto.
Yeah, okay, so can we just It's the 10. What? No, 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 I was not ready for this.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
That's impossible!
What?
What do you want?
Are you sure about this?
That's impossible!
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 That was stressful. I didn't like that.
I'm not listening!
Okay, okay. Biolab lights. No, it's the biolab lights!
What? What do you want?
It's the biolab
I'm not
lights.
listening!
This should prove it.
Boom! Let's go.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is... the lights!
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I
9.
said
There
before,
should, no, sorry, there should be 10.
and as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
I got it!
Should be 10.
10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Well, that's simple.
Sayaka, Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Taka, Hifumi, Celeste, Sakura, and Mukuro.
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're seeing a dead body?
I got it! The mastermind.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Same person was killed twice.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
One person was killed and then their body was used as like a fake murder.
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced.
It was Mukuro, of course.
Yeah.
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers.
Bodily injuries. It's like a bunch of slices through the body. But how would anyone be killed that way? I don't remember.
And nothing's because Kyo.
Junko's wounds, she was hit with like the poles and stuff, like they went through in her entire body and they looked like exactly like that.
Someone else. Was it
Junko,
Leon Kuwata?
Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice! Who is this sub? Was it
Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No, there's no
way anyone was murdered.
Yeah! No, that's wrong!
Let's go!
Junko. My favorite character. From the start. She was a G. She was cool. She was funny.
Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered...
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only... That explains why those two...
So let me see if... Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all
had the fake
matches up,
nails.
right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Because Junko wore fake nails.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
I don't know.
Wait, so then... what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
Junko.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Junko's the mastermind.
Who is it?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
Are you actually sick?
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died.
No. Mukuro was playing as Junko and was killed.
So, total silence?
No. No. Let's do this.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right.
She made it look like so the mastermind.
What do you say, Monica?
How is a weak spot? Bro, what? What?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
The body we found in...
Okay, so... If you... She didn't have any other wounds on her body. No, but Junko wasn't part of Fenrir, so...
Then she's still alive? That's right.
So the
Fenrir tattoo.
mastermind's true identity is
Fenrir.
Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you get...
The Fenrir tattoo.
The body we...
It wasn't Mukuro. Then she's...
Yes! No, that's wrong. No. The body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of.
Because it had the tattoo.
The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking, but okay.
Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32.
Wait. How did I not notice that? I read through them on purpose.
Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo.
Yeah.
So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
The real Junko. Da 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 da.
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Are we gonna be able to see Junko poses? Junko poses.
Huh?
I'm so excited.
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
No, but that's Mukuro.
She was dead.
So...
It must be...
Then you're with...
I know you gave it you...
This case
No.
hasn't... You haven't...
No! Of course
It was
not.
Mukuro's body
There's
because
no way I'd give
she
up
was
that
killed
easy.
as Junko.
That's all well and good, but how do Junko
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be...
I think we need to look at... Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
Mukuro played as her. Because in the magazines, I remember at the very start of the game, we said that she looked different than she looked in the magazines, and she was like, you know, Photoshop or whatever. Junko is not the one who died. Disguise, I don't know. Is that the word? Disguise? Replica. Replica. I need an eye. Need an eye. Eye. Replaced. Sorry, that was dumb of me. Replaced, not replica. I can't spell, bro. Need a D. 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 Just a D. Replaced!
Now I understand.
Break. Or complete.
That's it! What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right! Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight...
I don't know anything... That had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
At the very start. They were always different.
Right when she was
They were always switched.
about to die? Like she...
Good point. So maybe the whole...
Switched at the beginning.
The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What?
She looked different than she was supposed to.
From the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
I guess so.
Then we'd already met her?
I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who any... So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko. And we
Junko,
never would have known the difference.
Junko's the other ultimate despair. The ultimate despair is two people, like was in the note.
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain, so I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto.
But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
I guess
If that's
so.
true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
He switched off the interview DVD.
I got it! While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
He cut it off before I could watch the Junko one. Just turned off. Oh my god, bro.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
Another? Oh man.
What? What do you want? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible! That's impossible!
This should prove it.
Cause, wait, I didn't mean to press that. What?
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same.
Wait, what? Group photo. I just guessed that. I didn't mean to press that. Wait. How was that right? Something strange. Junko's face is covered. Junko's face is covered.
I noticed it just a little while. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity.
What's so...
Junko's face is covered in every single picture.
I got it!
Oh my god.
Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, with all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
Exactly.
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
Yep.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind. And the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny. There's no more room for I'll prove everything.
Closing argument time. Okay. So, everyone is like, hey, oh my god, where the fuck are we? I don't know what we're gonna do. What's going on? And Junko's like, hey. I'm like, Junko. I'm like, cool. You know what I mean? But I notice she's like, whoa, you look like weird, different, like, I don't know.
Fuck you! What the hell? I just got killed! Oh my god!
But I'm secretly me. And then Junko, the real Junko, took her body, and she was like, let's put it away, bye bye. And she's like, me. Real Junko was like,
Hey babe, I'm gonna come into your room! Ha 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 ha! Nah!
But then she's like, fuck up, bitch. Wait, this is high-key confusing. And they took up the mask and put it on her. We found the body. No, wait, no. We found the body. She was like,
I'm gonna take off their body. Their clothes.
It's like, he's like, I'm so evil. I'm so evil. And that's how it went.
You!
Hey guys, what the fuck are we doing here?
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here.
Hey.
But that wasn't the real Junko.
I'm actually secret gay.
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student.
I'm a
who had taken
lesbian
Junko's
soldier.
place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
I'm gay!
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
Ooh.
Her body
Let me
was
just
kept
put it
in
away.
a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Let me just put you away.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
I'm still here. I'm Mukuro.
oh, wait, fuck.
Get the fuck out.
Okay, I'll switch these then.
The killer is you! Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
I'm still in the school. Hello. Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing here?
So she put on a mask
Get out!
and then attacked me.
Get out!
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room.
Hey, bitch, hey.
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us... She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Let's cover up that chopped face. Oh my god!
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko and Oshima! That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of it.
Come on!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over?
She got away. Sorry. I just got reminded.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Let's get this bitch in here. Junko and Ashima, the ultimate despair.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Junko poses.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
Okay, what are you talking about though?
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Okay.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
She's so cool. This is the mastermind. She's the real Junko and Ashima.
Looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face!
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
Yeah. The magazines.
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it!
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen tons of magazine covers, but I feel like it doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
Twin. Start begging your butt, twin.
I know. It's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Should've picked Mercy. You should've picked any kind of support. The most iconic Junko pose.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Genocide Jack. Oh, no. Genocide Jack and Junko and Ashima need to meet right now. Like, they'd be best friends.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself!
Kinda real.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
Such despair.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Oh, Super Nanny? That you? Super Nanny?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
Okay.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Okay then, girl.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Fire.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Okay, emo.
That's why it gets me so excited.
Ew.
Huh? Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
Okay, you freak.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Yeah, what the hell?
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way
Shut
more...
up.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
She voices someone else and I can't remember who it is.
Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight! That's exactly what... And then...
Alright, then let's just get...
When the group pictures... I got it! It must have...
No fair!
Your brains are like all the memories you lost.
I got it!
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other.
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
A theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second mode?
The past.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
I got it!
Greed.
It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of...
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now,
Don't call me that.
Can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
No. No. How did I get them both wrong?
I got it! In her case...
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that
Oh
came
yeah,
afterwards.
her betrayal to us, not Monokuma's betrayal to her.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment, and that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memory?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
Is something wrong with the outside world then?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Yeti slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really?
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see...
You mean the world?
So something really did.
Now are you interested in... See your fate? Behold! This is the outside world.
So not tough.
What the...
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right? What you just saw. That world. If you can't remember, please.
I don't remember! Ain't a fucking excuse no more! Cause now it's for the final class trial!
Did they take Genocide Jack's memory?
Bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened?
You want us to when it comes to that crazy I don't understand. What's the meaning? Is this another one of-
I mean, what am I supposed to be?
Nobody can remember anything.
No!
Jack!
Actually, she might remember. The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
Guys, this might actually be the best game ever.
I see. If their memories are separate,
Everything is...
then
oh my
even
god.
if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with... No! Absolutely.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Dun, da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer!
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know anything?
Huh?
The video that's playing.
Who the hell are you?
Oh.
Oh, nice to...
Nice to meet you too.
I love... Oh my god, wait, this is what I wanted! I wanted them to meet!
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye! Roger, you got it, Captain!
Well?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier?
I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, man?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot?
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Cause it's all because of that event.
What is?
Are you serious?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself.
Copy that? Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a world. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result,
Yeah, but what actually happened?
the world turned out the way it did. And that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations.
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel.
Thank you.
Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. Another world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Mind if I just wait 2 minutes? I'm just gonna wait 2 minutes, honestly. So, how are we all today? Just 2 minutes left. La di da di da di da di do di da da. Lo li li la li li la li li la la. Li li la 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 lu la 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 lu. Lo 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 la. Lu la la lu la le la le. Lu li 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 li. Le 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 be be tube 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 tuku tuku mama shaya papaya to shipaya sunbai 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 0.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
Nothing.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
I love this.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop? And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment?
Oh, she had the ID system.
You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
On so many levels, that was a joke. I am in no way ableist. Just.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're
mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah.
A few weeks. Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How?
It was our life at Hope's Peak.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what.
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy, and that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
I think it's gonna be group photo.
Two years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years?
Hell no!
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed...
How freaking old?
Everyone's so
Cause he had that, it was his locker.
2 years, I could never lose.
We've been living here for— Hell no! I mean,
I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
No, that's wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room, if you don't mind.
Sure, whatever you...
Wuzza, is that the—
It's kinda similar. This is absolutely my hand, but how is this... I don't remember ever writing in this thing. No.
It looks like you actually, but somehow...
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no
And who—
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no—
and the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After she—
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
Finish, please.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out
where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day. When I first came to the gates of when I passed out.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to— so I don't know much about the details, but it seems— And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke... I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
Unaware of this
Okay.
fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
I remember that picture of, like, Mondo, Leon, and Chihiro.
That's what they
And the picture about Fumi with Celeste.
You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
Yeah.
I love you all so much.
Let's not say that.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
Okay, let's not do this.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind. Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst.
Hubba, I forgot about this picture.
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
Then...
Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
And that's when the room BC, or like the room on the 5th floor, is so like destroyed.
What? The most tragic event in human history. And the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. It was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has...
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Who is we, bro? I/Jen thinks she's a DID assistant, but I'll live with it.
Okay. So, let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, cause this is... So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! Ah! I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation.
Headmaster.
For creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know?
It was the headmaster.
I got it! It could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and... That's why he asked us to make that promise, to say that we were
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, and thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
We get a hope and despair.
What are
we
you
get
saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
He hijacked the airwaves. Yep.
Now I understand. You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
You expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, Does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial.
My jaw's stuck, fuck. Sorry, my jaw is like weird. I don't like it.
If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
Kill myself.
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too! Like right fucking now!
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
So tough.
We get it! We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already! So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Wait, she's acting normal.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you... Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's... I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you for the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing.
That's why anyone was murdered.
Say what you want about hope. Hell yeah!
No! It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this'll be the last vote,
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me, and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
What the fuck was that? My dad just screamed at me.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Sakura would. Sorry, that was not funny. Sorry, Hina. Sorry, Hina.
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
You mean, we'd
have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live!
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Loki, I would kind of vote for her. Loki. Sorry.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Of course it was me.
Me?
Okay, never mind. I'm not voting for it anymore. Never mind.
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
No, but like, what's stopping us from literally just staying here after we vote you out?
What? Has your result... Don't you have faith in your friends?
No! That's not it!
And that's where I'm gonna leave it today. Mostly because I need to eat food.